Question for you. Who do you think that you are? Who do you think you are? That you can tell us how to listen to the music that you so dearly cling to. Nothing could ever possibly be wrong with your precious Nightwish. With your Floriansons and your Tariatarunans and your Anatolsons, all those people don't you ever heard. They're wrong. Oh, you're wrong about that so great many things. But you think you know everything, but you do not. In fact, you know nothing. Nothing at all. But there's one thing I know. It's that she screams, he screams, they scream, you scream. They all scream for me. Welcome to a reaction of Scaretale.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to a new special Halloween reaction here on Audio Engineers React channel. I'm Batman. My good friend, Patrick Musilek, has offered me the chance to come and host one of these special videos here on this amazing channel. And so here I am.
Batman, you really let yourself go.
I don't really have a witty comeback for that. I'm pretty sure there is a version of Batman when he's like 50-some years old. Like the what's his face, the Vulture or whatever. But whatever. I just want everyone to know I'm wearing very hot gloves for this.
We couldn't even see him.
Yeah, well, you will if I talk like this and there's a lot of things going, or if I have to fight some bad guys, which I might have to. So, hello everybody, and welcome. I think I already said that, but I can't remember. So what we're gonna
You talk like that the whole time?
Yeah, how long could he keep this up?
Sorry, I had something caught in my throat.
No.
So what we're gonna do is in these videos is we have four very special. Okay,
People.
since I'm not doing the voice, I think I can take the gloves off.
I will say that your costume does a very good job of hiding your baldness.
Yeah.
Your
What are you
lack of
talking
facial
about?
hair works with the costume, I'll say.
Batman has never had facial hair. I don't know what you're talking about.
But so, so anyway, we are going to be doing 4 special Halloween videos here leading up to Halloween. I haven't asked anybody on Discord yet, but once we get the videos done, I will decide whether we want to post them like the 4 days leading up to Halloween or end with the big shebang, the last video, which is kind of what we're building up to here, and have that come out on Halloween. It depends. I don't know if everybody who follows us on Discord is like super popular and they got a lot of stuff to do on their on Halloween itself. If they do, then we'll have it come out the day before. But anyway, it doesn't matter. Once it gets to be Halloween, everyone should have all these videos ready to go. So what the plan is for these videos is we are just going to listen to some music that I picked out that the Batman chose for us all to listen to. This is what I listen to when I'm just jamming in the Batcave, or when I'm using the Batmobile, or the Batwing, or the Bat motorcycle.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, everything's bat something.
Well, sure, but they all have
Why
sort
wouldn't
of.
Bat
He just
cycle.
gave up and he's like,
Bats.
Oh yes, the Bat cycle.
Batmobile, Batwing,
Bat cycle. Yes, that's definitely what it is. 100%.
So anyway, we are going to be doing one or maybe two songs each video, each off of its own specific album. I'm going to talk about the artists and stuff, kind of like we normally do, but it's a very special video today. As you can see, this is the first time we have everybody that's a normal, a general, a reactor here on the channel. We have my friend over, oh goodness, on this side.
Patrick's good friend and cousin, Cody Musilek.
Hello.
Batman's nose itches. Down here underneath
Killing
me,
me.
we have one of the greatest supervillains of all time. Actually, I'm not sure I've ever fought a skeleton. But, Chris, show him her.
You're killing me.
Hello.
And down here, catty corner, if you're looking at a diagonal angle, not Diagon Alley, but Diagon Angle, we have someone who couldn't be bothered to find a Halloween costume, even though he has the whole world at his fingertips and
How
can
is
make.
this less of a costume than Devo had?
That's
The rest of us just put something on our head.
It's a unique hat that everybody knows. There's a specific connection with that hat. Whip it.
Meanwhile,
Whip it good.
Pokemon, little known game.
Yeah.
called
Okay,
Pokemon.
so anyway, you're wearing a Pokemon jacket. You are greatest Pokemon trainer of all time, Christopher Parker.
Okay,
Yep.
and like I said,
I'm Batman. Filling in for Patrick, who's definitely not here today.
How much of that are you gonna cut?
I'm not going to cut any of this. This is stupid and fun, right? This is
Great.
what we're doing. Chris Parker, don't you think I kind of look like Rosie Bones on the front? Rosie Bones on the cover of one of their albums, she wore like a Batman mask like this, and I'm like, oh,
Yeah, the new one, I think.
I kind of look like Rosie Bones, don't you think?
What I really want to see is Chris just drink through the mask.
Dude, you can actually. I had to wash this thing. It was in a bag that's probably been in there for years. And
Yeah.
it was quite brown, the water,
Oh,
when I
boy.
washed it. Probably because I had been drinking like this through it.
That's the way. That's what I want to
can.
see. I love it.
But speaking of drinks and beverages, that's a fantastic transition, Chris Parker. That's a fantastic transition. Today, I'm going to be drinking Batman's favorite beverage, Gafuel.
It's
The black and white Mega Man
Yeah.
edition.
Yeah, it's the bomber slushy. It's so bomb.
This will be the first time I've ever tried this. So here we go.
Right out of the can. Wow.
Happy Halloween to everyone
Like a
out there
real
watching.
animal.
Hey, shut up. I'm trying to be sincere here. You all suck so much. The voice kind of makes everything funnier. But not when I say that out loud, it doesn't.
Anyway, happy Halloween, everybody. I'm getting lightheaded because the voice hurts me to do. Happy Halloween, everybody, and we are going to get into our first song right now. I'm sure everyone watching this saw what the title of the video is, so you know, but no one else knows. It's been a secret.
That good, huh?
Just wondering if there's supposed to be caffeine, like any carbonation in here, because if there is, then I no wonder it was at only $1 on clearance at Walmart with a yellow sticker on it.
You get a flat one, did you?
Oh, yuck.
Walmart Corporation, I'm coming for you. You should never sell expired drinks. Batman is a smart consumer.
I don't know if you've proved that.
I didn't buy this for me, my butler did.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot say his name because it will give away my identity. But my good friend Patrick Musilek, he generally has good luck at Walmart. I like Costco way better, though. I should be thinking of more bat puns.
Okay. Okay, anyway. So, everybody got the songs pulled up?
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
Now, so everybody watching this video, you've seen the title, you know what we're doing. There's a specific army out there.
The Kiss Army.
No, it's even worse than that, if you can believe it.
Yeah, we would
they
be so
did they
lucky
recently
be able
try to kick you
listen
out of it?
Kiss.
Batman doesn't normally fight armies, but sometimes you have to make an exception. Nightwish Army, this video is for you.
Oh boy.
If nobody knows what I'm talking about, go look at our most recent Nightwish videos that we posted here on the channel. Batman has no problem with Nightwish, but Patrick Musilek, he's got a problem with Nightwish. And unfortunately, the entire Nightwish Army has a problem with Patrick Musilek. So I told him he could not be.
Last name.
What?
Why do you keep saying your first and last name?
It is the channel name.
Yeah.
I suppose.
He's referring to the channel.
Yeah, SEO.
I could be talking about my other good friend Patrick Mahomes. I just want to make sure that everybody knows Batman is friends with Patrick Mahomes because he's also good friends with Patrick Mahomes, wide receiver, who is boyfriend with Taylor Swift. And Batman loves Taylor Swift. Batman is a Swiftie. I can't think of his name, but his brother retired last year. He's the fat one who shows his stomach all the time in the commercials.
Jason Kelsey?
Yeah, Travis Kelce. He's a good personal friend of Batman. And therefore,
So good, you got his name wrong.
I'm good friends.
Well,
I'm good friends with Taylor Swift.
Travis is the player, right? Jason is the brother?
Jason also, he's retired last year. He was also on the team.
Oh, okay.
But a different team. Get your facts straight.
No, I don't know.
You
I don't
fake
watch-
NFL.
I don't watch NFL.
You're an NFL hater.
Not, okay,
But your
sure.
fantasy football team finished last year, you loser.
Yeah,
Okay,
maybe.
so anyway, we're here to listen to a Nightwish song, and that's not necessarily always a good thing because, as Nightwish has shown us, people don't generally like it when you talk over their music. So the rule for this
Were
song
you
is
insinuating that during one of the recent Nightwish videos that you said bad things about Nightwish?
I just saw the comment that said, "Stop reacting to Nightwish."
I mean,
I think that's great advice.
I've never said anything about Nightwish at all, but my good friend Patrick Musilek had a few very specific criticisms of their new album, Yesterwinde, which was fine. It's fine. But everybody else who is in that Ghost Love Score reaction, we're not allowed to talk during this music when it's playing whatsoever.
I like how you're slowly sliding into Krusty the Clown.
I don't know who that is, but that's fine. I'm a
Don't have
family
cable
guy,
in the
man.
Batcave.
Batcave, we don't get good reception from cable there. I'm too busy watching everybody. I can't think of a joke. Whatever, I don't care. Let's just listen to Nightwish.
okay.
Thanks
So
for
let's all
ruining
just
the
listen
surprise,
to
Batman.
yeah, whatever. Batman surprise runner. Okay, so this song, as everyone will know, is called Scaretale. This is off of their album Imaginaerum.
Not Imaginaerum.
Oh, oh, my sweet summer child.
Nightwish Army, come for me. I do not give
No,
a
it
toot.
couldn't. It was originally supposed to be called Imaginaerum, but the movie with Heath, not Heath Slater.
Christian
Can you,
Slater.
if you put both of your arms out, do they stay up, or are you having a stroke possibly?
Do you mean you want to see my back game?
I didn't know
It's
you
what
had
I
a
used to
cape
fly.
on. Sweet.
I am the terror that flaps in the night.
This is going to be a 5-hour video.
Yeah.
No, okay, seriously. No,
Buckle in,
okay,
folks.
it was supposed to be the Imaginaerum, but the movie, the Imaginaerum of Dr. Parnassus, sued Nightwish because it was coming out the same year, and so Nightwish had to change the name of their album and their song and everything related to it to Imaginaerum.
Nightwish Army, what'd you do about that? Nothing.
That's like if they. It's like if they
Yeah, where were
couldn't
you?
get the license plate they wanted, so they just cut a letter out of it. Like that.
Well, I mean, it's spelled Imaginaerum, A-E.
Oh.
Yeah, so there's like a finagly spelling in there. But they also, bad thing is the following year they released a movie that was also supposed to be called Imaginaerum and is now called Imaginaerum, the movie. So anyway, the whole thing had to change. But anyway, this is off that album. I've talked about it.
My good friend Patrick Musilek has talked about it before in some of the other Nightwish videos.
But anyway, so the main thing to know about this, Chris Parker and Cody, this will be the first time you're hearing the singer that replaced Taria in 2011 or whenever, or 2000, whenever she left the band, 2013.
They're coming. I can hear them kicking your door in already.
This is Annette Olson. So this will be the first song, and many people online in the Nightwish Army consider this specific track to be one of Annette's best performances on an album. I personally, Patrick personally
prefers Meadows of Heaven, which is the final track on Imaginaerum, not including the ridiculous instrumental thing that finishes the album, which isn't a real track, so don't count that as a real track. Nightwish Army, you suck. But anyway, Patrick told me to say that.
Anyway, so I prefer Patrick, like whatever. Meadows of Heaven is better. And so we're going to be listening to. Okay, so enough with the gimmicky crap. So we're going to be listening to Scaretale. This is a really cool song. I think all of you are going to enjoy this. To its own extent. It's a majority of it is instrumental. There's 3 verses. There really isn't a chorus on this. So I don't know. We did not listen to an album from. We didn't listen to any album tracks. Cody, when we were doing our 3 Nightwish videos earlier, we listened to all live tracks.
Yeah.
And Chris Parker, I know I've shown you some songs from this album before, but never this particular song.
All right.
And it's been many years since you probably heard anything from it. And so we are just going to go ahead and listen to this and see what everyone says. And absolutely, 100%, feel free to talk as much as you want during the music. I don't care at all. Batman doesn't care, and neither does Patrick, the person who owns this channel.
He wants everyone to know, if you want to listen to the song without anyone talking over it, all you have to do is click the fucking Spotify link and listen to it yourself. Now we're in a Batman movie that's rated R, finally.
Yeah, you get 1 F-bomb in a PG-13.
I also love that
That
this
was
is.
2.
Oh, is it?
Didn't you say that thing was gross? Why are you still drinking it?
Because I
it's
have
there.
to drink something. My throat is killing me. It's burning because I can't.
Can't imagine why.
I keep doing this stupid voice.
I would love. This would be great if you were got up and went off camera, took off the thing,
Came
sat
back as
down.
Patrick.
Yeah, it's like, boy, Batman. He really has a real problem. He's got bathroom issues.
Yeah, that would have been hilarious if Patrick was actually here, but he's not. So okay,
You're just doing your
All
best
right.
impression of him.
You
which
should
is
have done
quite
is
good.
like, you send a bat signal in your background, and you're like, I gotta go.
I thought about all of these things that you're saying, but
Okay.
you got to be practical at the end of the day.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's not my channel, so.
It's Patrick's channel, and he told me we're going to listen to song 1 right now, even though the video's lagging for everybody.
Count it down.
In 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, piano, how edgy.
This song is in about the middle of the album. There are several times throughout this album and their album previous to this where they have a children's choir. So it's kind of a theme throughout their 2 albums with Annette.
Sounds pretty good.
Yeah. When I said a Megadeth reminded me a little bit of the heaviest Nightwish gets, this is kind of the stuff I was thinking of.
Oh, I see.
Dave Mustaine started listening to Nightwish in 1982.
These vocals certainly have the most nerd appeal of the 3.
Okay, interesting. And I definitely want to know if you have opinions like that, you know, like comparing and stuff.
Is this how she always sings?
No, this is a lot more theatrical. Like this whole song is supposed to be
doing the nasal
Yeah, she doesn't do that.
pitchy thing.
Yeah. Sorry, everybody, we just talked over the best part, but that's all right. That's what we do here on this channel. Yeah, this song's quite a bit different from all the other songs, and this song in particular is meant to be a whole scene in the movie where they have this like dark carnival thing. So.
Oh, okay, because it sounds like cheesy Halloween music, and that's what it's supposed to be.
1,000% that's what it's supposed to be.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's with the bad MIDI patches and all that.
I was going to mention that too. Like a lot of it is Thomas on the keyboard, but a lot of the orchestral stuff you're hearing is real orchestra mixed with a lot of the stuff Thomas is playing on the keyboards.
There was some really cheesy MIDI thing
Yeah.
before the double kick started.
And Cody, this is Viking Man.
Oh, nice.
Depending on how this whole thing is structured, this will probably not be the only song that sounds this way that we hear tonight.
This is for like a dream sequence in the movie.
Is this a real movie?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've just put it over on the shelf over there. But I've got a copy of it around.
It's very Trans-Siberian Orchestra.
Oh, okay.
It is.
I'm always very disappointed with the quality of their audio. I always think it should be much better than it is.
Live or recorded?
I don't care what they sound like live.
I've only ever seen them live. I wouldn't even imagine they had albums.
Oh yeah, they've got a lot of albums. Right? You got to get into the Halloween spirit of it.
You love this stuff, don't you?
I never listen to this song on the album. I skip it. But it's very Halloweeny, and that's the whole point of these videos.
You really unironically love the Monster Mash, so I don't know what to do with,
dude, the Monster Mash is great.
No, it's not.
I would love to discuss that in depth with you sometime. Like, what is in your opinion, is wrong with the Monster Mash?
I would prefer the Monster Mash.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
I think Halloween music is best when it's cheesy.
Well, and there's also specific Halloween music, like this is kind of aiming to be, and then there's also music that is fit for Halloween, you know?
Yeah, there's like horror music and there's Halloween music.
Yeah, and then there's just like fall music that kind of works with it too, you know, if you have like a giant Halloween playlist.
Mm-hmm.
What is this instrument?
It is a like a pedal. Oh, hold on.
Like
an organ.
No, is it? Here, let's have people identify instruments on this channel because this has always gone good.
I usually do a pretty good job, I think.
It's one of those like machines that they push around the street, and it's got like it winds up and
yeah,
and then
like
it
associated with carnivals and stuff.
Is it a calliope?
Yes.
I think it's a calliope.
Yes. Yep. When you say it, that sounds exactly right. Yeah.
Do you remember when Patrick and I? Well,
Totally.
I think it was Patrick. I'm going to throw him under the bus.
That's right.
We misidentified a cymbal.
I think that
played
was
by
in one of our
Lars Ulrich.
Metallica videos. Yeah, before.
Yeah.
But that was before people started like following the channel and stuff. That was like in one of our first 2 videos. You know, which
I think about that all
which
the
are so
fucking
bad
time.
that we went back and redid them. So like we
wouldn't
understand.
know which one? What happened?
It was in Master of Puppets or Ride.
What did you identify it as?
Well, I would never even bother to say. I would just be like, "Ooh, there's a symbol." But Chris probably was like, "It's a Sildashan," and someone's like, "No, it's a Sabian."
No, it was
It's
the
a
type of
Sabian, you
cymbal.
stupid idiot.
I'm quite embarrassed by that, but also, I mean, whatever, drums. Give me some kind of caveman that can count and hit the things when I want them to.
Boy, they're gonna.
So
I'm
anyway,
excited about that one.
you know, we kind of talked a little. We kind of talked a little bit about the song in there. Like, it is definitely trying to do something very specific. So how do you guys feel with? Did it achieve what it was trying to do? I guess.
Without knowing what that is, yes.
Well, I mean, the Halloween-y vibe, like
then absolutely.
In no other Nightwish song do they like do that whole like, ladies and gentlemen, like that's totally a unique thing, and that's the only time that Annette sings with that more sort of nasally, like Chris Schoenberg pointed out, that more nasally, like sort of, you know, not annoying, but like that, like, I don't even know how you describe it, but like that particular style, like normally she's much more pop vocal oriented, and you could take her out and put her in Amaranth, Chris Parker, or you could put her in like any of those other sort of more modern female fronted metal bands that do mostly singing. You could pop her into a lot of those, and she wouldn't sound too out of place at all. Which was quite different for Nightwish, and they were trying to specifically do something different after Tarja left, because their first vocalist, Chris Schoenberg, was almost like 95% of the time she sang with a very operatic style, like total like over-the-top vibrato operatic style all the time. And I enjoy that for what it is, but I don't necessarily. I personally think Annette is my favorite of the Nightwish.
And that's the one now.
No, the one now is Floor. And that's
Oh,
the
that's
one.
what I was. That's what I was going to ask you. I thought that the person, that we had some dude named Wall or something in this band.
Wall and Floor.
Wall and Floor.
Yeah. No, the Floor is the current vocalist, and a lot of people really like her the best. They think she's by far the best live performer, and they think she has maybe a little bit more range because she's like a nice combination of their first two vocalists together. But like with a lot of metal bands, the earlier you go back, people who are fans of their earlier material are kind of the like most hardcore of the hardcore fans, and they definitely think that Tarja is way better than the others. But when Tarja left, they decided to go in a completely different direction and had Annette, who still, and it's interesting to watch videos of them online performing live their songs from before Tarja or before Annette joined the band when they were Tarja songs, the more operatic ones. And she just doesn't do them that style. She does them her own style, and that's very interesting to hear. Whereas Floor, nowadays, when they perform, she can do the opera style like Tarja, and she can also do the more pop stuff like Annette, and she kind of mixes both styles together. So
Who did we watch do the Phantom of the Opera one?
that was the first vocalist, Tarja.
Okay.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
Yep. So now you guys have heard theoretically all three of them. And one of the other Nightwish videos I was planning on having us do, though I don't know if we'll do them anymore or not because so many people told us to just stop. And so, hey, I'll listen to you guys.
Is that because you were hating? Is that why?
No, we weren't hating at all.
He only said good things about him in there. I don't know.
I was going to ask you why they wanted you to
Patrick
stop.
said anything bad
No,
about
like there's
Nightwish.
like I don't know, there's like 600 comments and like 500 of them probably say like you talk too much during the music. I can't listen to this. If you want to pause between the songs, which I actually did have us pause in the middle of that song during the intermission part of Ghost Love Score, and but people just we did get a lot of comments as well that are like, these other people are clearly not interested. They don't care about it.
I think some people get used to reactions that are just like over the top.
Well, and
Like,
that's fine too.
I wasn't like blown away and
Yeah.
falling out of my chair.
And that's fine.
There's nothing to be blown away with by Nightwish.
Absolutely correct.
But also, though, there's we approach it from a slightly more like analytical standpoint generally, and like most people who watch reactions they're not used to someone talking for 5 minutes about the sound of the kick drum. You know what I mean? And that's what we'll do here, because if it sucks, we'll talk about it for that reason. So it's like, whatever.
I just am curious what kind of reaction I'm supposed to have. Like maybe I'm too old or something.
No,
like maybe if I was
I don't
16, but I don't
No,
understand.
I don't know, and like, I don't
Hey,
know.
that
It's
was like
confusing.
probably the least annoying Nightwish song that I've ever heard. So let's go with that.
Well, I thought
that.
of all the Nightwish songs, Chris. I mean, I know you don't care for the vocals that much, so I do definitely think that like if you listen to the instrumental versions, you'd probably like it a little bit more. But like, to me, the complexity of classical music mixed with metal music, mixed with opera style vocals or pop style vocals, mixed with choir, like all of those things are very, very hard. And we talk about recording a lot here on the channel, and like the idea of it's really hard to make something that's small and intimate and have it sound good. It's also really hard to have something sound huge and make that sound good. And what Nightwish does is combine all different elements of all different styles of music. And so I've talked before in all the videos about how they have to sacrifice certain things. Like the song we just listened to is on their album that I feel has a lot of like boomy low bass in it. But I definitely feel like they sacrificed a lot of the crunchiness and heaviness of the guitars to make the the orchestral stuff be able to stand on top of it.
Oh, I was gonna
So-
say that when that double kick came in, that was like so meh. It was
Right. But again, Nightwish, at no point Nightwish is ever, the point of Nightwish is never to be like intense and like, at least intense in a heavy way. When Nightwish get intense, they're supposed to be intense, emotionally and like, technically and all this stuff, like, with bombastic things and not necessarily like, like the amount of songs they have that even have double bass in them is probably like, I mean, for sure less than 10 across their, like all 10 of their albums or whatever. So, Not very many at all, and a lot probably more earlier on in their career too. But I was just gonna check YouTube. I was gonna check how many views we have on that video and like how many comments and stuff. But I'm not gonna read any of the comments from it. But hey, we have 5,400 subscribers right now. So we have definitely been gaining a lot of subscribers because of the Nightwish stuff. Even though a lot of people are saying they hate us. Let's see. Let's look at our content here.
Patrick lent me his phone to record this video so I can see some of these stats here.
The Leprous video that Cody and I did has 736 views, which is really great. My individual Metallica video is 3,500, so 3.2 thousand. Our Poppy is 1.2 thousand. Chris,
That's pretty good.
Nightwish Yesterwinde is only 3.7 thousand, so I thought that would get a lot more. Phantom of the Opera 4.6 thousand with 229 thumbs ups and 125 comments. So that's way more thumbs up than comments on that particular video.
Can't you see the thumbs down?
You cannot.
Oh.
Not on this thing I'm looking at particularly.
Okay.
So the I Want My Tears Back, which this is shocking to me that this has more views than the Phantom of the Opera, but I Want My Tears Back, holy crap, I haven't looked at this in a while. The I Want My Tears Back reaction has 7.1 thousand views and 457 thumbs up with 110 comments. But get this, the Ghost Love Score reaction, 21,000 views.
That was the album?
No, that's the song we did. The first song we did.
That was the first one. Okay.
Yeah. So now knowing that, it has 1,000 thumbs ups and 225 comments. So if you have 225 negative comments, let's just say 100% of the comments are negative, that's still only a quarter of the people who chose to specifically hit thumbs up, and that is only what 20%. That's only 1,000 out of 21,000 people that watched the video, right? Right? So like a vast majority of the people enjoyed the video.
I think that's
I think the science proves that.
going to be the case. Yeah.
Well, there you go then. I guess
They're just too scared to stand up to the Nightwish
there's a lot of
army.
people that watch this channel because they hate us.
Oh, I don't think so. I don't think anyone would
know.
continue to watch if you hated stuff. Like
I think there's some weird people out there.
I think that there's probably a handful. Like I wouldn't say that the hate watch number is probably more than 0, but these videos are just so damn long anyway. Like it would be tough to hate something.
Yeah, the
that
joke would be
long.
on them.
It would be.
They're spending hours a week.
But I really don't. I don't know about that. I mean, maybe
I'm
there's like a
kidding.
couple, but like I really think a majority of the people, especially the people on our Discord. So I'll just take this opportunity to promote our Discord. I have a whole Nightwish channel set up there that we've only posted like 5 things on because no one cares. But like if you're a Nightwish fan and you want to join our community, which is a lot of metalheads there, even though we don't just listen to metal here on the channel, please check out our Discord. Link will be in the description of this video. So I don't know. Everybody, let us know if you sincerely... Let us know if you want us to keep reacting to Nightwish stuff. So, I've got other things planned. I had this whole roadmap planned out for us of what I wanted us to do. And I really did want us to get, specifically with Chris Parker, I really want him to listen to Poet and the Pendulum. And I want Cody to listen to that one as well because there's a big story that goes along with it. And I was planning to have us like read the lyrics beforehand, discuss what it meant and all this stuff, and then listen to the song. And that's like a 10-minute song. And it's like phenomenal. It's like one of my favorite Nightwish songs of all time. So I would really love to do that. So, let us know in the comments.
I'm down if the army is down.
Yeah. Let us know in the comments because I just keep getting comments every day about how terrible we are. But now that I know that there's 21,000 people who've watched the video and a vast majority of them haven't left a comment whatsoever, now I'm feel way better about it. So,
yeah.
But all right, that's all this video needs to be. Chris Schoenberg, do you have any closing remarks on Nightwish?
For that being 7.5 minutes long, I was really not looking forward to that, and it went by pretty fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And really the structuring of that song, there's 3 verses and they're pretty short comparatively to the rest of the song, and they repeat some of the sections again, so it's kind of just like chunks, kind of like a Metallica song where they take a chunk and move it from the beginning of the song to the end of the song and stuff like that, and then there's that kind of weird section in the middle, but I don't mind that as much, even though I hate talking in songs, because it's such a rare thing that Nightwish does. So All right, that's all this video needs to be. Thank you everyone very much for watching. This is kind of our intro to the whole Halloween thing. We're not going to do a bunch of crazy stuff in all the other videos. We're just going to be a little bit more straightforward with the reactions. But we are leading up to the last video in this series of Halloween videos for 2024 that we're doing, where we are going to unveil what is definitively, I don't care what else anybody else's opinion is, what definitively is the greatest Halloween album of all time. Definitively, there's no other opinion that matters. Batman's favorite, most number one Halloween album of all time. So stay tuned to the channel, and we will see you all next time.